is to create some zones such as the gorilla exhibit and the African savanna that the experts said would never work. That the animals would eat the plants, that the animals would get sick because they were on dirt rather than in tile, and so forth. And as a result of those exhibits, when they turned out to be as successful as they are, that is now being emulated by other zoos. So while we progress very rapidly into a whole pioneering stage of new exhibits, naturalistic exhibits that not only worked for the animals in terms of their social behavior and their biological behavior in terms of breeding, but also worked in terms of the visitor appeal, we now find that other zoos are rapidly emulating that type of design approach. We now, as a result of possibly sitting on our laurels too long, find ourselves really slipping behind. And we kiddingly call ourselves the best of zoos and the worst of zoos. We have some of the world's best exhibits, world-renowned in terms of design, and world-renowned in terms of animal behavior. You want to hold?
Yep, hold on a minute.
Okay, let's keep going.
You call yourselves the best of zoos and the worst of zoos. Why don't you elaborate on that again?
Well, it was a label that we picked up in about 1983-84 when we found that we really were not getting the kind of support and backing from not only the elected officials but some of the community in carrying out the vision that many of us had for this zoo. And while we had some of the greatest exhibits in the world, we also have some of the oldest cages that are not very prideful to either ourselves here who manage the zoo, nor are they good for the animals, and lastly, they certainly don't represent our community as well as we'd like. So what we were able to do as a result of, I think, some strong leadership from civic leaders and some emphasis placed on moving ahead by the mayor of Seattle, we were able to create really a momentum of direction for this zoo where Save Our Elephants Drive was promulgated, and over $3 million was raised privately, the first time any major fundraising effort of that size was successful for this zoo. And subsequent to that, we passed a $32 million bond issue countywide. And the sign of success and the sign of how well the job had been done by the mayor and the civic leaders in this is exemplified by over 70% of the people voting yes for this $32 million bond issue specifically for the zoo. And as a result, in 1985, we not only had the approval of the public in the form of bond issues for $35 million, but we also had a commitment on the part of our nonprofit foundation, which is the Zoo Society, to raise $10 million. The elephants have raised about $3 million of that 10, leaving $7 million more to be raised to match the $30 million in bonds. So that what we do now is go out and we identify new exhibits that are going to be built, the animal hospitals, the new tropical forest aviary, the tropic world, jungle world type exhibits, the new orang exhibits and so forth. And we say for every dollar that you give us, we're going to match it with $3 from the public sector. So every dollar that you give results in a $4 gift to the zoo that is going to develop new facilities. It's an exciting approach of partnership between the school children, between the corporate community, and between the nonprofit foundations that's going to just revolutionize this zoo and make it probably, if it's not all, well, it is one of the top 10 zoos in the country now, but it probably will be one of the top 2 or 3 when we're done. Okay. So it's an exciting time for all of us.
Well, you're covering all my questions here.
I have a few questions, but we're running...
No, you're not allowed.
We're running out of tape.
You'll have to answer me, but throw it in.
One question is, why is a good zoo so important for a community?
For the community.
A good zoo is important to the community for several reasons. One, I think it's a sense of pride having a zoo that is that appeals to all ages and all social, economic, and racial groups alike. There's no distinction. It's not an elitist thing, nor is it a poor social issue. It's really a broad appeal to all ages and people. And fortunately, I think there's a desire on the part of our community to have something that they can be proud of and learn from. Lastly is the educational implications of it. We have an obligation, I think, to not only take care of the animals that are entrusted to us, but also to hopefully do something that will allow a better understanding of worldwide conservation as it relates to animals.
Okay.
Keep going, you're doing fine.
My other question is, what do you see for the future of the zoo?
The zoo's future, I'm having some competition from my friendly birds over here. They're excited about it, you can tell. The future of the zoo is going to be a very positive one. The kind of support that we're getting from the corporate and the individual people, leaders of this community is really exciting. I think it's going to be a very substantial leader in setting the tone for what zoological parks ought to be. It's not going to be a Disneyland, and it's not going to be the biggest zoo. It's not going to have the most animals, but it's going to present in a quality way the kind of exhibits that I think exemplify Seattle and our pride in what we are.
That's great.
That's plenty.
All right,
We
good.
got tons of good stuff.
Okay, and if you want to shoot something else, if this didn't turn out well, just give me a holler.
Oh, good.
I'm sure we can.
Now, you are picking up John and some of the
Yeah,
other people too.
we're gonna
right?
get John on Monday morning.
Saturday.
Or Saturday morning.
I would like to make sure that some of the other key staff get.
Yep.
Rika's kind of keeping us on track with who.
We got one more when Spike comes through. Now there's. Wait, there's a guy here. That's all right. Go ahead. Okay, so outside the King County Courthouse. It's notorious for its problems, especially at night. Indeed, it's one of downtown's most uninviting open spaces. The fence, the task force argues, will help establish some order. Should we try it?
Yeah.
Maybe I'll just keep this. Okay. Quick for those buses. Okay, are you ready? Let's go. One park that may get a fence is this space just outside the King County Courthouse. It's notorious for its problems, especially at night. Indeed, it's one of downtown's most uninviting open spaces. A fence, the task force argues, will help establish some order. Can we try it again? Ready? One park that may get a fence is this space just outside the King County Courthouse. It's notorious for its problems, especially at night. Indeed, it's one of downtown's most uninviting open spaces. A fence, the task force argues, will help establish some order. One park that may get a fence is this space just outside the King County Courthouse. It's notorious for its problems, especially at night. Indeed, it's one of downtown's most uninviting public spaces. A fence, the task force argues, will help establish some control.
And so just
The park ranger.
Okay, I'm gonna give it several seconds. Okay, so finally it's showing up. I think it just needed
Needed something. Okay.
a lot more pre-roll.
Let's do a sound check. Budget time at City Hall. A few weeks back, the mayor presented to council members his fiscal blueprint for 2007. Times are good, he says. Indeed, Nichols is proposing a healthy increase in city spending. Is that good?
Yeah.
Okay, here it is. This is the real thing. 3, 2, 1. Budget time at City Hall. One more time. 3, 2, 1. Budget time at City Hall. A few weeks back, the mayor presented to council members his fiscal blueprint for 2007. Times are good, he says. Indeed, Nichols is proposing a healthy increase in city spending. Just how healthy? Well, here's the situation with the budget. This year, the city will spend $769 million from its general fund. Next year, the mayor proposes a budget of $842 million, a nearly 10% increase. Is that all right?
Yeah. And
You can take the other one.
I'm probably going to use just the well from that. Let's just get.
You're
this
going to
one
just
over.
use the well?
Yeah, because I have everything timed out.
Okay. Are you ready for the last one? 3, 2, 1. No doubt other citizens will have other ideas about what to include in Seattle's budget, and so will members of the City Council, where the spending plan is now being reviewed. Okay. Let's see how that works. Would be around to provide friendly information to park patrons. One more time. The park rangers would be uniformed but unarmed, similar to the ambassadors that now roam downtown streets, a set of eyes and ears that could alert police if need be, but who otherwise would be around to provide friendly information to park patrons. Another recommendation for some of Seattle's parks. There's another problem the task force calls out. What kinds of programming? What? Okay. There's another problem the task force calls out. What kinds of programming? Oh, on the what kinds? I'm going to do what kinds, and then I'm going to do a separate one that says what kinds of programming. What kinds of programming? What kinds? No doubt advocates for the homeless will feel threatened by many of the recommendations. They are sensitive to anything that seems aimed at driving them out of public spaces. One more time. No doubt advocates for the homeless will feel threatened by No doubt advocates for the homeless will feel threatened by many of the recommendations. They're sensitive to anything that seems aimed at driving them out of public spaces. Driving the less fortunate out of public spaces. No doubt advocates for the homeless will feel threatened by many of the recommendations. They're sensitive to anything that seems aimed at driving them out of public spaces.
That way we can hit you in the back of the head.
He said, I'm losing my ball.
Hold on, in the middle of a play. Hey. Oh. It's out.
Why you had to say something? They were going to go for it, too.
Hit the line. No, we didn't bother. Play back a little bit.
No, it's way over there.
Let's go. I'm the star player. I'll just play.
Hey, set.
Please, baby.
Oh,
Get it. Get us you.
Do I see where you grabbed my purse?
I kind of missed the right. Notice I brought the left up, too.
Yeah, we're good. Hell no.
Honey, I'm fine.
Hey, Pele.
Look at my...
There you go. Ace.
My fault. Little help.
Thank you.
It's like, what do you say, son?
Yeah, he did. Where'd he go?
That lady was like, holy, how's it going? Not good enough for me. All day, man. All day.
Got it.